It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Javier Donnelly gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
A ball and a strike. Hernandez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeCastro onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Just underway here in Kansas City. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Justin Smoke now. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The left fielder, number 23.
Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
LeCastro backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Grichuk.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. The 3-0 offering. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Donaldson on third. Smoke on at second with 2 down. Center field. In there, a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 3 runs already home here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that's low, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and two. The pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So striding in, Oliver Manuel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Pronto is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Royals nothing. Joey Myers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Hernandez comes on now, and he has it 1 down. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Standing in, Tim LaCastro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third,
Digging in, Nick Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Prado over to his left. 1 down.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1. Runners going. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Man at second here with 2 away. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Shea Clark. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Shea Clark.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Not close. It's 2-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Set to get his day started, Alejandro Sanchez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Smoke is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Elvis Villarreal. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
2-0. Okay, thank you, Heidi. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Stepping in now, Randall Grichuk, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt here. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nowakowski will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Into the box now, Vinny Domit, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
Set to get his day started, Alexi Guardado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for the Royals, Omar Narvaez. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny.
Stepping in, Danny Nowakowski. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Narvaez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off up for ball number 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff. So striding forward now, Oliver Manuel. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Manuel, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes. Now at the plate, Tim LeCastro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Tim LeCastro.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Liner in there for a base hit. Throwing to second, and he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. LeCastro leads off second with nobody out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is in there.
The third baseman, number 8.
So kind of a questionable time to be trying to take third, as that very easily could have been a strike him out, throw him out double play, but he is in there with 1 away. Into the box now, Shea Clark, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Alejandro
Settling in now, Alejandro Sanchez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Elvis Villarreal, lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Justin Smoke goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Clark has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now batting, Alexi Guardado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alexi Guardado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Richard is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The catcher,
digging in, Omar Narvaez. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Diaz has got it, and the side is retired. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Derek Dietrich, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ralph Ludwig takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Ralph Ludwig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. To his left, LoCastro. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now that's
stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count offering on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now
into the box, Oliver Manuel. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Danny Nowakowski. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch swung on, but fouled off to the left.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And there's 1 away. At the plate, Tim LaCastro came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half at high level.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Runner breaks for third. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 8.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Shea Clark earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Trevor Cahill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go to Oscar Hernandez. First offering on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Swing and a line drive, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Pitch popped up. Clark waits on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Low for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Cahill, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Blue Jays trying to pick things up where he left off. Alejandro Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Diaz brings it in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So coming to the plate, Elvis Villarreal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
and it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
So he sets him down swinging. Elvis Villarreal becomes out number 2 this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
He's got to hurry. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it too, T-Row, is there aren't a lot of batting practice pitches that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know of any batting practice pitchers that throw the knuckleball.
The 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
This is hit softly to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, Rendell Britchett has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Smoke at second with 2 down. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday. Coming to the plate now, Alexi Guardado. We're in the 8th
Leading
now,
off for
and
the
nothing's
Royals.
changed out there on the mound.
Shortstop.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
Now a
that's the ball.
changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Alexi Guardado is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Brian Ramiro will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 21, Brian Ramiro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third, because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Tim LeCastro, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Tim LeCastro. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage.
Brian Ramiro will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now
Phil Hughes enters from pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Royals. Now catching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
JT.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Past history with Phil Hughes. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Heading out towards shallow right. Villarreal has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez. First pitch coming now from Hughes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nowakowski is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next to bat for Toronto, Aledmus Diaz. Past history with Phil Hughes. He's 4 for 11. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Third baseman, John.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready on 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Blue Jays lead. Harrison Miranda comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 21.
Striding in to start the 9th, Nick Prado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now
the Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Shea Clark comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alejandro Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1,
now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Stepping in, Elvis Villarreal. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Adam Doherty.
From the stretch, he's running in there. Now the throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American. Starlin Castro had a big fly with 5 driven in.